Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. We got the stream up and rolling. We are live. What is going on, everybody? Hope you all are having an awesome Monday afternoon or evening, depending on what time you're in. Those of you who are filing in here, great to see you all. We'll say hello to you all in a minute. Those of you watching the replay and might be new to this channel here, my name is Austin, and this is Fintastic Freaks. And yes, today, once again, back with another Monday Musings stream here. And again, seeing a few people there in the chat already. Had 6 people waiting and 2 thumbs up already. Appreciate that, guys, as always. As you can also see with the channel, or the title, I've said channel and then combined it with title, and we got chattel, I guess. But yes, we got some things moving around down here in the fish room. Those of you that have not seen my new video already, we just added some new fish from the visit to Aquatic Marine and, of course, Aquaticon, which we've talked about now for the last few weeks here. That last video was kind of a wrap-up to show the final bits and pieces that hadn't been shown on the channel here before, as well as some pieces that have, and just give some solidity or final word about, like, hey, here's what I decided to do with them. Some of them are still in the works here, but alas, it means some things are finally moving around and taking shape down here. For those of you that have not seen my video, I'll go ahead and add the link here shortly. And to those of you that have not seen that, you can have a look-see on that whenever you get the chance here. If my computer works properly here. I had the links somewhere, and apparently it's lost. Oh, well. Oh, wait, nope. There we go. I can hear it already. Some people are like, moderators, dude. There we go. All right, there we go. To those who have not seen the latest video, you can click on that link, hopefully once we're done here. But you can check that out, see all the new fish that we got from Aquaticon, as well as our recent visit to Aquatic Marine. Great to see so many people giving support to that video there as well. It's an awesome store. And if I ever find myself in Knoxville, Tennessee again, definitely going back to Aquatic Marine. Awesome store. All right, let's see here. In the chat, we got Sandy Darty saying, hi, everyone. Hello to you. Sandy, great to see you as always. Frequent visitor. Always love seeing you here. Another frequent visitor, an awesome member of the Fish Fam. We got Liquid Zoo, Only Fins. The man, Matt, is also here. Can I get a beep, beep? Beep, beep, Richie. Too Coolie for Schoolie. I love that name. Based off the Coolie Loaches and such, I'm sure. Love that name. I'm waving hello. Hello to you. Too Coolie for Schoolie, but not Too Coolie for the Streamy. That doesn't sound anywhere as cool. But Scotty the Fish Freak here. Her says, why is that? Oh, for some reason it was blurred for a second. Never have seen it before on a chat before. Since message hasn't said it yet, I'm a snail, or hashtag I'm a snail, May 29. I have heard about that event going on there. Sounds like it's going to be a great deal. I hear there's a swap coming up in Lexington here soon, which is going to be awesome. Of course, Triple Crown, Keystone, Aquashellas. Yeah, both Aquashellas, Dallas and Chicago, are kind of a ways away yet, though. But all sorts of stuff going on there, kind of towards the eastern side of the country. Wish I was a little closer, but alas. Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics saying hello, Austin in chat. Hello to you, Bob. Another awesome member of the Fish Fam. Good to see you here. Or Bob Kaler, a.k.a. the Cod Father. Always love watching those streams as well. That's another awesome streamer to those of you that have not checked it on there. Make sure you sub to all these channels. There are lots of awesome channels here. Too many to list, honestly. But make sure you check out other people's channels because there's a lot of awesome fish tubers and Fish Fam numbers that put all sorts of content out there that I'm sure many of them will interest you in one way or another. Michelle E. saying hi, Austin in chat. Hello to you, Michelle. Oh, new local Austin also here saying hello. Good to see you as well. New local Austin, another great frequent visitor here. Skull Aquatics, another frequent visitor, saying hi, guys. Hi to you, Skull Aquatics. Always great to see you here on these Mondays. And Kirk Kitty, yeah, I think last time I kept saying Kirk Kitty, and I was missing that L. So I think it's Kirk Kitty 08. My pronunciation isn't great, so I apologize if I butcher that. But saying hi to everyone on doing my Ram's Horn snail tank, I will be lurking. Appreciate that. Good luck with the snail tank there. Hope everything goes accordingly and is stress-free here for you on this Monday afternoon. Paul McCarthy also saying hello. Hello to you, Paul. Great to see you here once again. Let's see, Paul McCarthy. He's saying hello again. Scotty the Fish Freak, making sure I don't forget anybody. QC Aquaholic saying hi. All good to see you, QC. Awesome to see you here once again. Levi's Aquatics also saying hi, everyone. Hi to you, Levi. Another awesome young member of the Fish Fam here. Making sure I don't forget anybody else. Scrolling through the chat. Yes. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite Bears fan is in the chat. And that's saying something because I don't have many favorite Bears fans. We got Rico Stan saying, what you doing? Just hanging out here and chatting with all sorts of awesome fish folk like yourself, Rico. Awesome member of the Fish Fam and the Fish Room Fever family as well there. Always great to see another fellow fish keeper here and such. Also checking through the chat. Vibes Aquatics and Maine's Tails Fur and Fin. Good to see you here, Jess. Saying good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to you, Jess. Great to see you here. Scrolling through the chat. Vibes Aquatics saying, remember to smash that like button, y'all. Appreciate that, I really do appreciate all the support you guys give here. It's truly awesome to see so many people here. Monday after Monday here when I'm sure some of y'all maybe just getting off work, tired, ready to kick it back and relax and gear up for Tuesday and get through these next 4 days or so. Or if you're like me, maybe you have Monday days off as well as Sundays and your weekend is just ending, which I guess perhaps is a lesser note. Levi's can't stay long, but wanted to say hi. No worries, Levi. Appreciate y'all dropping in here. I'm sure everyone always likes to say hello every once in a while, like to catch up with everyone, regardless of how long it is. Great to see you. Let's see. Christine Hansen also joining the chat. Good to see you, Christine. Saying hi, I'm a bit late. It's all good. You're just fashionably late. We also got Steve Edwards. It is 50 minutes to midnight in Ireland. Okay. Ireland. Nice. I don't think I've ever had someone here from Ireland before. Well, actually, I know I've seen your name here on the channel before here, so I guess I can't say that. But that's cool. I hear Ireland is beautiful. I've never, little fun fact about me, I have never left the United States once. I've been close. I lived in Minnesota for a few years of my life, lived in Texas for a few years of my life. So I've been in bordering states that are, close to getting out of the country, but never have actually crossed the border once. Ireland would definitely be one of the top 5 places, though, I'd want to visit, though. Oh, well, Paul is Irish, but he lives in Wales, so there I'm getting the fun facts. Wales. I'm having a brain fart. I should know that. I want to say that's England or Britain, whatever. Or I feel like England is like another one like America here that gets a bunch of names. Like, is it the United States? Is it America? Is it the United States of America? You'd be surprised. Some foreign exchange students I met in college have been like, which one is it? It's like, we go by any of them. In fact, depending on who you talk to, it might just be America. I bet. Steve says, I've been to New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, California, Utah, and NA. Why am I drawing a blank on that? But live in Dingle in Ireland here. Very nice. So it sounds like you've gotten a bit of a used to the East Coast there. Perhaps NA, you meant to put MA, which I guess would be Massachusetts. Maybe I'm wrong. True, next to England. I thought so. Thank you for the confirmation there, Paul. like to think that my geography sometimes or my location and map skills are okay, but definitely not amazing. There's a lot of places in the world to try to remember, 100 for who is the Prince of Wales? Ooh, Bob. It's not Harry, is it? I could be getting a little bit of a glare off this. There we go. Oh, that only accomplished so much. I could be wrong there. I don't know the royal family all too well. Is that like Prince, or is that Harry or William? Maybe I might be wrong on both of those guesses, but I'm getting a very nasty glare today. See if I can. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, Nevada. Oh, shoot. I'm not sure why NA threw me off there. I thought I was knowing all the... just shows I don't even know all the abbreviations for all the states here. I mean, there are 50 of them, but... I would probably know both of them, but yes. The Queen's son, Charles. So I guess Harry and William... I was struck out twice there. Well, 3 times there. So, alrighty. Well, I just learned something else. But, oh, yeah. Man, I thought that the NA was a little, but again, I don't know the abbreviations all that well, but, Rico. I'm a hairy prince of a whale. I'm just a hairy prince of a very long sardine, maybe. I don't know. Maybe an albino sardine, depending on the time of year. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. But as the title says here, getting into that here a little bit here as I see some of y'all awesome folks chatting it up there in the chat here. Always great to see so many fish folks sharing what's going on with each other. What's going on with me here, obviously, to those of you that have watched the video will already know, I got a playing with a 60-gallon breeder here that we got from Aquatic Marine. Well, I'm not going to fully go down in what I'm thinking as a favorite here. Actually, I'll tell you guys my top thoughts here. I am thinking that it would be a cool tank to maybe give Chat and Denny puffers, or spotted Congo puffers, perhaps is more of a common name to some of y'all. I am thinking that maybe a spotted Congo puffer tank would be cool again. Obviously, bit of a rough end of the last 2 here, but it's a bigger tank, at least in terms of length, an extra foot of back and forth swim space, so could be even greater there. Still has that 18-inch dimension front to back. Otherwise, another fish that I've been thinking of for a while, guys, I have been thinking of shell dwellers for a while, and I know we've talked a little bit about them on the channel here before because I've thought about maybe even getting a 55 and getting them before. I feel like a 60-gallon breeder, though, may have an even better footprint because, well, just like a 55, it's 4 feet long, but while it's shorter, it has an 18-inch dimension like a 75 front to back. Well, actually, that's a great way to describe a 60 breeder, I guess, actually, is it's exactly like a 70-gallon tank, a typical 75, only it's just shorter. That's really the best way to describe it, I guess. But, thinking that might be those are probably my top 2 thoughts. I have thought about maybe trying a live bearer tank, and I mean with the 60-gallon breeder we could really load that thing depending on what we did. I mean we could do mollies, platies, sword tails. I would think probably I'd want to go with some of the bigger ones, just because I've tried guppies before and I just don't seem to have very great luck with them. Not to say that I won't ever try them again, but want to do something else here for a while. Let's see here. Well, I know I was chat up here. Chad coming in here saying howdy to Skull here, and also chat and with other folks here. Good to see you here, Chad. We also got Ray Aquatic saying, hey, guys, one of the awesome folks that was at Aquaticon earlier. And I believe also the gift giver to Mr. Chattanooga Ed of the Beaver Nuggets there. Awesome stuff there. I'm glad to actually, I don't know if I ever said this, but I got to say to Ray Aquatic, I'm glad you guys got it because I was driving by a Buc-ee's on my way to Tennessee and didn't see it until I already missed the exit. And I was going to turn around, and get some beaver nuggets, not just for Ed, but for myself as well here, because beaver nuggets are amazing. I'll be the second one to say that with Ed. But wanted to turn around and why didn't I, some might ask? Well, I saw the line as I drove past it on the interstate, and it kind of persuaded me to just keep going. But glad you got this, because I was thinking the same thing, like, oh, I should stop and get some beaver nuggets. That's for me and Ed. But I was like, ooh, well, I kind of feel bad for being like, well, I really don't want to wait that long, because it was still like 4 hours left in the trip or so. Or maybe 3. Either way, it was a little ways yet, so I'm like, I really don't want to stop, and wait that long just to get one item. But glad somebody picked it up though. Checking through the chat. Beaver nugs, love those things. I wish there was a Buc-ee's closer here to Council Bluffs, Iowa. I can't remember. Is there a Buc-ee's in Kansas City? Maybe. I don't know. I want to say there's one in Missouri. I could be very wrong though too. But I wish they were closer to here, because the beaver nuggets are amazing. Although honestly, if it was closer, they probably would never have beaver nuggets on the shelf, because I'd always buy them all. Much like if there was a Quick Star, or if you're up in Wisconsin or Minnesota and Eastern or Illinois and all that with Quick Trip. That's Quick Trip with a K, not the QT to some of y'all joining me here in the Midwestern. If there was a Quick Trip with a K, they would never have any of the macaroni and cheese or the cheesy stuffed breadsticks on the shelf. I would always claim those. I've only seen them in Georgia. Well, I do know they have a Buc-ee's near Dallas, Texas as well. Having been in Texas for a while and visiting Dallas a couple times there, it's how I actually got introduced to Buc-ee's and beaver nuggets. And I tell you what, it was a match made in heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, today's drink of choice, Fanta orange soda. Ooh. Little splashback of nostalgia to the childhood. Love that stuff. Let's see here. And now I've started a conversation on beaver nuggets, and I love it. Let's see here. Same stuff, just different name. And I have seen a couple of stuff from like farmers markets here in the Omaha area too, Rico. I'm not going to say they taste exactly the same, but there have been a couple that have actually been very, very close. And I always say that beaver nuggets, maybe some of y'all know this cereal. Here I am. We're sticking on the food topic. It seems like every week at some point we get talking about food and some shape, way, or form. Maybe it's because I always start my stream right before dinner time. Maybe that's why I get thinking about it. But like back in my childhood, my favorite cereal it was a Post brand cereal. It was called Waffle Crisp. And I mean, it had like that maple syrupy flavor on it too. And beaver nuggets almost have the identical taste to it. I almost wonder if like Buc-ee's like borrowed the recipe or something. But either way, it's good stuff. Curl Kitty has never heard of beaver nuggets. Oh my, you are missing out. One of these times, if you ever see the beaver that is Buc-ee's gas station and convenience store, you got to do yourself a favor and pull on over to Buc-ee's there and try these bad boys. You will not regret it. Oh, Steve Edwards. I'm stoked I got a free membership from Aquarium Co-op. I'm jealous. Color me jealous. Aquarium Co-op, a lot of great stuff there. If you're looking for, I know that the membership actually gives you discounts. If you're looking for item suggestions, I always get all the little dip-in test strips. I believe Corey made those himself even. I have used them all in my tanks here, and they have served me very well. I also get his root tabs. I also have one of his USB port operated air pumps, and I've had that thing now for a couple years, still going strong. I've taken it to so many swaps, so many vacations when we visit stores and such, and It's super quiet and does a fantastic job. What I usually do is like if I usually get a Home Depot bucket if I want to get some large amounts of fish and going a long commute back home. I would I'll get a little air pump there, sometimes a heater depending on how fussy the fish is, but otherwise little pump, get the airline hose, and I'll stick a 10 or 25 gallon grade sponge filter on it to filter the water. And this little pump, you wouldn't think would do all as well, but believe me, it does amazing. Why is Google keeping? I'm not sure. Sometimes Google. Well, I'm not sure if you're talking about the chat here, but I'm not fully sure because sometimes I don't know. Google is just weird sometimes. Don't believe me? Once you start dealing with AdSense, oh boy, I won't get into that though. AdSense has been tricky, to put it gently. It's been experienced. Checking through the chat, making sure I don't forget anything. Yes. Yes, Buc-ee's. There used to be a Buc-ee's Express here, actually, in the Council Bluffs area, not to be confused with Buc-ee's, as Matt up there with Liquid Zoo just spelled it. Buc-ee's was like the Buck, Bucky apostrophe S instead of the other way. Just recently got bought out by Casey's, though, seems like Casey's is buying out a lot of people now, because now I think they just bought out Pilot or something. But they used to have like a wide like drink and soda bar and such. It used to be really cool, but still would never mention. Actually, it actually wouldn't measure up though the Buc-ee's like with the beaver. Are the actual bluffs in Council Bluffs, or is it like he's bluffing? I mean, there are some hills here that I know some people refer to as the bluffs, but there's some bluffs here, I guess you could say. Girl Kitty, I'm resetting my ram's horn snail tank. Thanks to Mystery Snail Guardian, who is always snailing it as usual. I got a nano canister filter. Ooh, those things are nice. Let's see, and I shook my head and I lost my place. Oh, there we go. Should I do a bare bottom with a crushed coral bags or crushed coral as a substrate? I have acid water. I'm not a big. I'll admit there, Curl Kitty. I'm not a huge expert on crushed corals. Personally, if it was me, I would just do sand. And if you're looking to raise like pH or acidity or whatever in there, like with my 54-gallon corner tank there to raise up the pH, I just put a couple pieces of decent-sized pieces of Texas Holy Rock, or at least that's what I do. But I guess I can't really give a whole lot of info because I don't want to say one when one might be better than the other. Because unfortunately, I just when it comes to crushed corals, I don't know very well. I'm quite a novice, unfortunately. Lots going on in Council Tucky, as always, Matt. They actually just had the carnival in the Bluffs here not too long ago, right by Bayless Park and all that. Whole bunch of carnival rides, they tear them up, tear them down, and then build them back up there. I remember when I was a kid, I used to love those things. Back in so in my hometown, actually next to my hometown, grew up in a small little town of Minden, Iowa. I think currently it's about a population 500-600, not big at all. But the neighboring town, which is about 1,100-1,200, on Labor Day weekend every time has a festival in the town called Hoodoo Days. Yes, I know, that's a name and a half. But they have a thing called Hoodoo Days, and they would always bring a carnival in. They used to have a carnival that was so big, they like shut down like 2 blocks of a street for the whole thing there. And as a kid growing up through later elementary to really probably up until about my sophomore year or so in high school, friends and I loved it. About the freshman or sophomore year in high school, though, the they started cutting the budget off the carnival there, and to this very day, just hasn't been very good. Just hardly worth the money. Not that it was really worth the money to begin with, but at least it was tolerable earlier. But, you know. Kayla's Aquatics and Exotics, thank you so much for the super sticker. That paired with the fist bumps there. Yeah. Little, action. Appreciate that. With the $2.99 super sticker. As a lot of others say, I'll be the next to say it. Always appreciated, but never expected. Appreciate the support there, Bob. It means a lot, man. Too Coolie for Schoolie. That should be the substrate. Too Coolie for Schoolie giving some awesome advice there earlier for Curl Kitty with the snails there. Appreciate that, Too Coolie for Schoolie. See, that's the cool thing about the fish fam. If one of us doesn't know, someone in this chat, one of these awesome folks needs or surely knows something to give you some pointers. Excuse me. Yeah. Fish and Floral joining the chat here. Good to see you, Fish and Floral. Welcome to the chat here. Let's see here, making sure I don't forget anything. And it is that time again. Yes, the pop-up has returned. Go away, pop-up. All right, it's going up chat. Oop. There it is again. Get that thing out of here. There we go. Darn pop-ups. It's like, I guess I shouldn't even say it's a pop-up. It's like something that shows like it's like a little news card that comes up. I don't know if it's like something on my bottom tab of the computer, but I always bump it at least once or twice here during the stream, and it basically covers up like 90% of the chat. And it's almost guaranteed, like I say, to happen at least once or twice every stream. Making sure I don't forget anybody here. Doesn't look like I have. But yes, so I haven't said this on the channel here before, but I have kind of made some choices on some tanks here. So going up soon here, I'll since you all are here in the chat and the live stream now, I'll let you guys all have the first insight here of the little revamping that I have going on down here in the fish room. I'm having someone come down here and turn the screen here. Finally, make some lids for our 185 bow front back here because, of course, Mac, our Maboo puffer, is going to use that as his next grow out tank. And once we get Mac out of that 40 breeder, which he's currently in, we'll move Roger, our Palabai puffer, who currently lives in a 20-gallon high, over into that 40 breeder. And honestly, probably going to ditch the 20-gallon hex there. And then the 7-gallon hex where I have a black dragon beta, thinking I'm just going to build a little shelf or something with like a 10-gallon or something and put him in that and get him out of that 7-gallon tank because, I don't know. I've had that 7-gallon tank for quite a while. I'm just, it's like one of those cheap plastic semi-hex ones that you get at Walmart and such, you know. Just, I don't know. Time to get rid of it. Thinking I'm going to probably ditch the 36-gallon bow front tank here as well. The Tiger Barbs are cool and all that, but want to make room for something else. That's probably about the area where the 60-gallon breeder is going to go or something. But getting rid of some of the smaller tanks here to make room for some bigger ones. And, of course, we got a 90-gallon bow front here. That's going to be the green-spotted puffer tank here. Building a stand for that currently here. Got the sump. Starting to buy the pipes for the plumbing and such. So that'll be coming together here shortly. Other than that here, just making room for some new stuff here. And by the end of this summer, guys, it's going to look a lot, or at least the one wall over there is going to look a lot different. I keep getting a very nasty glare off that one light today. There we go. We're going to sit back here and see if we can, there we go. At least now it doesn't look so saturated anymore. Another shot of the Fanta. Ooh, love orange soda. Good stuff. Checking through here. Fish and Floral. Going on the sand comment I said earlier. My snail tank is sand. Total mistake. Have to constantly supplement calcium. I could see that being a challenge. Comfy chair by the looks of it. Oh, yes. Very comfortable. It's got a nice little cup holder over here that just kind of dangles. But you know what? As long as you got a lid on the drink, it works. It's a nice little one that, if you turn it over like 180 and just want to look at the 240 here, it does a pretty good job of that as well. Or, it's pretty light too, so you can really put it wherever you want, I guess. Scoot this just a little bit closer. Well, maybe. My salt bucket is working as my table today for the computer and such, since my other table, long story short, broke. It has decided to retire. Only problem is when I sit back, though, I can't see the chat as clearly. Maybe I need to get like a little thing that helps me zoom in so I can just see the chat right there. I used a pawn. No, I'd imagine not. I mean, I'm very close to doing the same thing as you, actually, Matt. I mean, I got a little pond right down there. Whole 130 gallons down there. I'm sure my computer would not appreciate that. Actually, back when I first started doing streams, that actually was what I did. I would put like a little something across the top of the pond, and then I just set a little box on there and something to give a little extra surface area for my computer, and just did it that way. I wouldn't recommend it because it was it was very kind of sketchy. I was making sure that I didn't bump it, because one wrong bump and whoop, there goes the laptop in the catfish pond. It would not be a good ending, I'm sure. The Nano Aquarium Guy joining us here in the chat. Good to see you here, saying hello all. Just lurking. No problem there at all. Good to see the lurkers, the listeners, the interactors, whatever you come here to do. Or if you're even just here to say hello for a few minutes and drop a like. Appreciate every single one of y'all. And speaking of likes, we got 15 of those, as well as 26 people watching. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate every single buddy that comes in here and spends a little time with us on these Monday afternoons here. Let's see, I saw a red-eye puffer comment there earlier. Curl Kitty. Need to harden the shells of my snails for the red tail puffers. Ooh, beautiful puffers. Love those puffers. Probably one of my top 5 favorite. Well, actually, if you go on my channel, you'll find that I have a top 5 puffers list, and red-eye puffers will be mentioned on that. It's actually been a while since I made that video. It's actually been over a year. I'm trying to remember, did I put them in the top 5? Actually, I don't think I did. But that one, or 8 great puffers for a 40-gallon breeder or less, they're a nice little puffer. To people that, want a puffer that's somewhat easy to keep but doesn't get overly big, like a 20-gallon long or something, but don't want to deal with the teeth all that much, and but don't want to do something as super small as a pea puffer. Red-eye puffers, definitely the one for you then, if that's your mindset with the puffers. It's an awesome little fish. I can tell the heat's getting coming here to Iowa, guys, making extra thirsty. Whew. Good thing orange soda tastes so great. Maybe not the healthiest, but still great. Oh no, I missed the second part of your comment actually earlier, Matt. It didn't end well for you. I can imagine probably how it went down, and that was my horror story for why I was like, I want to figure something else, because eventually, if I kept doing it, I was worried like it's probably gonna happen. I'm nervous about even having my computer sometimes even this close, because I mean, just a little tip of the table and that could be it. And I mean, I personally have a gamer's laptop and such. Not that I really need it, but I had the cash on hand. It looked cool. It has the space to edit videos and do all of this. So I figured, all right, let's do it. But would not want to would not want to do that at all the time, because I can only imagine, keep tempting the fates and, Vibe Aquatics, what's everyone's favorite live stream drink and snacks? Well, I guess I'd never really brought snack. Well, I guess if you're talking about like in terms of me being the host of a live stream, my favorite drink is a Jamocha shake from Arby's. Love those things. If I can always get my hands on one of those for one of these, all the time, man. Jamocha shakes from Arby's are the bomb diggity. But if I'm watching or something, I guess Jamocha shakes aren't bad either. But otherwise, pretty simple. I'll either have like a soda or maybe a mixed drink or something. My favorite mixed drink probably, I guess, would be Captain Morgan Dr. Pepper. But can't talk too much about alcohol because, well, hey, don't want to get in trouble with the COPPA, do we? Girl Kitty saying Snapple peach tea and popcorn. Fish and Floral also saying popcorn. I must say that yes, my wife would be right there with you guys on the popcorn. She loves popcorn, whether it's the microwave popcorn. Anytime we ever go to the movie theater, always got to get a large popcorn and such. And well, frankly, movie theater popcorn, I'm sorry, if you don't get a big deal of popcorn, then I feel like you're just not doing it right, But I don't know, my opinion. But I will say that with me especially, I do really like some cheddar flavored popcorn. Love it. Maybe that's just my cheesy Packer fan talking there. But I don't know. But popcorn's a great one too. In terms of favorite snack, I guess I never said that one. Favorite snack? I don't know. My favorite candy is hot tamales, which I know some people are like, why would you want to constantly eat something like cinnamon or something? It's like, because my second favorite is beef jerky, and that's exponentially more expensive, and I can't get beaver nuggets all that often around here. So take what you get. Take what you get. That doesn't break the bank, that is. Michelle E. asking, Austin, have you set up the new fish tank yet that you got at that beautiful fish store? I have not. It's currently sitting, you might not be able to see it all that well, but kind of over there by the end of Chief's tank over there. We have it sitting on the old 75-gallon stand where the Angelfish 75 used to sit. That's the cool thing about these 60 breeders. They're literally the same footprint as a 75-gallon tank, just shorter, as I said earlier. But no, haven't set it up here yet. I don't want to put a timetable on when that's going to happen here. I keep messing up my camera, and I need to stop that. There we go. A little better. But I haven't set that up yet. There might be a hot minute or two before I start setting it up here. Probably going to start getting rid of some of the smaller tanks, as I've said in previous streams and videos here, before that happens. And still a little work to do yet on that part here yet. So, but I would definitely say it ain't going to be too long here. Once we get some of the old stuff out of here to make room for the new, once we get that 60-gallon breeder placed where I want it, then I think things with that tank are going to move pretty quickly. Mixed drink float. Ooh, mixed drink float. Hey, I'm just saying, root beer with rum chata, vanilla ice cream on the top. Amazing stuff. Or if you're not a root beer fan, cream soda, rum chata, and vanilla ice cream, or whatever flavor of ice cream you like. I'm eating ice cream mixture. Oh, Vibe Aquatics, I'm jealous. So actually, one of my old towns I used to live in, Atlantic, Iowa to be precise, they had a restaurant that had spiked milkshakes. And whoo, it was amazing. They had like this one chocolate and mocha shake where they had like some sort of, I don't think it was chocolate vodka. Actually, it might have been actually, that they mixed in with this. And I tell you what, ooh, perfect amount of the taste of the ice cream, perfect amount of taste of the chocolate vodka. It was great. Miss that place though. I don't live that far away from Atlantic now here, but still about a 45-ish minute drive though, which is still a little bit of a ways just to get, a spiked milkshake, which probably isn't the best idea when you got to drive 45 minutes back home, but Peplin Creek Aquatics coming into the chat. Welcome, Peplin. Great to see you here. And I thought I saw someone else here. Yep, there it is. Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics. Good to see you here, Misfit. Another frequent visitor. That's always great to see here. Let's see here. What time is it? It is already 5:45. I swear I lose track of the time all the time. So we got about 15 minutes. I haven't seen the metalheads though here, so I don't know. Does anyone know? Are the metalheads going live today? I haven't seen a deal for their stream here today, so I'm not sure. Are the metalheads going live today? If someone knows, feel free to let me know. But yeah, I was looking on there too, Matt, and yeah, I haven't seen anything because usually before I start the stream, I pull up an extra tab so I can go grab the stream link. But well, I guess that opens the door for someone else around the 6 o'clock range if y'all want. But around 6 o'clock, because I just heard the wife come through the door here soon. So that's usually my 10, 15-minute warning of like, okay, time to talk about the final topics here and think about dinner. Nah, but let's see here. I saw we had a couple come here. Xanadu joining the chat here. Good to see you here, buddy. And we got Lewis Smith also saying hi, Austin. Hello to you, Lewis. A couple of awesome folks here joining the chat here. 32 awesome folks watching here and 21 likes. Appreciate y'all for that. Now, here's the next $1 million question. Getting a little activity maybe here in the stream. I asked this on my most recent video, so if you'd rather, you can leave a comment there if you prefer. But if you had the 60-gallon breeder, what would you put in that? Like I said, I think shot and Denny puffers or spotted Congo puffers are really calling to me again. I really want to give that a shot again. I would also say a dragon puffer would not be impossible for that tank. That could probably be a pretty good fit. Otherwise, like I say, I've been thinking about shell dwellers for a while. I know some people have asked me about those, and we've talked about that here on the channel on past streams here before. But I would say those are probably the top 3 fish that I'm personally thinking about it. What are the dimensions on a 70 breeder? Did I say 70 breeder? I apologize. Oh, okay. So Chad did say 60. It's like, uh-oh, did I say 70? But nope, it is a 60. A 60 breeder, Chad, it's essentially the same footprint as a 75. Like, it's 4 feet long. It has 18 inches front to back. And I'm not fully sure on the height, actually. You know what? I actually still got the sticker on the tank here, so we can take a gander. But it's basically the same footprint as a 75, just shorter. Let's see here. I think it's even on the side here. Yep, there you go. Okay, so it is 48 and a half inches long, 18 and a half inches front to back, and 16 inches tall. Not sure why that was so hard to get out of my mouth. And I just realized one of my tanks there, you may not be able to see it. Actually, you probably can. I forgot to turn on one of my 20 breeders here, or 20 breeders. Good grief. 20-gallon longs on here today. I'll have to turn that on here once we're done with this stream here. Excuse me. Okay, can you do shell dwellers with other fish? Seems like a large tank just to have bottom fish, but I've never had them. That's a good question actually, Crow Kitty. I'm not 100% on that. I hear that typically from some people that shell dwellers are not as aggressive like some other ones might be, like the Lake Malawis or whatever. But I'd imagine there's some fish you can mix with them. I could be wrong here too. Hey, if someone has a suggestion or maybe even an answer, like if that's like an absolute no-go, let me know in the chat below there. Honestly, if I could do some top swimming fish and then just have the shell dwellers hanging out at the bottom. Actually, that'd be a pretty cool tank. Although if we did that, then it might almost be better to do that in a 70 because then it'd have more of the height space. That's more clearance of the top, the mid-level swimming fish versus the the bottom level shell dwellers and such. But something like that. I don't know. Lewis Smith, how's the Cross River doing? He keeps doing better and better. His appetite keeps getting better. Keep trying to introduce him to new foods, and he's still being a little stingy on some of the foods that I'm offering. But he eats bloodworms just fine. He's eating the live snails just fine. Starting to take interest in live shrimp and not krill, but he does eat frozen krill as well. What is that other one? Crayfish, that's it. I got some little self-cloning crayfish down here. He's starting to kind of give it those little hungry eyes, I guess we'll call it, to them, and starts looking at it like, ooh, someday, buddy. But I think the biggest reason why he doesn't take those down is that he's still relatively smaller. So something like that. But it's I don't know. He's doing better though. He's doing a lot better. His appetite has definitely increased tremendously since then. When I first got him here, he would just kind of look at it first, and then eventually he'd get around to it. Which, especially in my puffer tanks, I just don't like to let food sit for a while, even if the puffer does go and get it. Like my arrowhead puffer chief, he does that a lot. I usually have to just set like his half clam or his frozen krill, or sometimes I'll even give him a bigger live crayfish or whatever and set it next to him, or sometimes even crab or crayfish claws next to him. He'll kind of look at it for a while. He won't eat though until I turn his light off, which is kind of the weird things, but something like that. But too coolie for schoolie. You know what? I don't know if I am subbed here, honestly. Let me see if I am. If you're not already subbed to Coolie, oh, okay. So Too Coolie for Schoolie is trying to reach 75 subs. You know what? I think we can do better now. Let's help them even get to 100 here. Let's help them hit that triple-digit milestone here. I'm going to make sure that I am subscribed here. I think I am, but I could be wrong. There's a lot of people that I think I'm subscribed to, and sometimes sometimes I just end up being they cut it or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a YouTube thing, but oh man. Speaking of Too Coolie for Schoolie talking, a 3-pack of beaver nuggets is about $60 on Amazon Canada. Good Lord above. Man, that is that's quite a price tag. Okay, there's Too Cool. Wait, ooh, sitting at 67 there, getting close there. I'm sure there's at least 3 of y'all here that are not subscribed here. Let me see here. Oh, we're up to 68 here. You know what? I'm gonna do you a favor here, Too Coolie. There you go. Too Coolie for Schoolie. It's a bit of a turning into a bit of a tongue twister. Just shared the link to their channel there. If you haven't already, sub. Let's get them to 70 here before the end of the stream here. It currently says 68. Guys, surely there's got to be 2 of you that haven't. But, never mind. There we go. Too Coolie for Schoolie. You are at 71, according to my screen. But you know what? I think we can do better than that. Let's get them to 75 there. Curl Kitty, I was sub 66. Well, that's better than sub 666. Fortunately, I never had to see that number on my channel, although I guess if I ever hit 6,660 subs, I could see the 3 6s again. Fortunately, that's a ways away. Maybe that we just need to have like a giant like fundraiser or something. That way we can just do something to where we can just blow past those 3 6s. Sketchy number. I'm not overly superstitious, but I do believe that there's just some things you can't explain. But we won't go on that. Too coolly. Hey, whoever was 69 missed the boat. Love it. Sandy is sub number 75. Oh, this is awesome. This is what I love about the Fish Fam. Getting together, helping another channel out. Absolutely. But you know what? Hey, why stop there? Let's see if we can get it to 80. We got 36 people here, 28 thumbs up. Up. Absolutely, guys. Let's Oh, and speaking of which, I just was notified now too. There's another channel that's very close here. Vibes Aquatics is 9 subs away from 100. Well, Vibes, I will. I think I got it right here. I got the YouTube chat right here, or not the chat, the window writer, or rather. What? I could have swore I was subscribed already. Well, Vibes, I am number 92 to your channel now. I could have swore I subbed earlier. I could have swore on it. There we go, guys. Vibe Aquatics. They are 8 away from 100. Let's see here. Can we hit 100 here before 6 o'clock here? Can we get Vibes Aquatics to 100 before 6 o'clock? We got 4 minutes, guys. Well, guys and girls. Oh, we're at 97. We're right there. I've never been so excited to do like refresh and such. Curl Kitty was number 95 there. 6 now. I'm with you too, Cooley. Let's get them there. Let's get to 100. We're 2 away, guys. It's at 98. We need 2 more to get Vibes Aquatics to 100. Surely there's got to be at least 2 more people here who have not subbed. Sandy already subbed the Vibes. There you go. I could have swore again that I was subscribed, but I guess not. But, well, I am now. Sometimes you just get caught up with so many channels. You sometimes forget like who you've watched versus who you actually click the sub button with. Sometimes you feel like when you watch them, you sit here and say, getting up next there, looking at the chat here. All sorts of awesome folks. Or for some reason, my computer is not refreshing as fast anymore. Probably because it's like, dude, you got like 5 tabs open. Chill, man. Oh, wait for that. Too Cooley for Schooly. Where are we at here? Too Cooley for Schooly. Hey, you're at 77. Nice. Vibe Aquatics still sitting at 98. We still need 2 more. Well, sometimes I do have more than 5 tabs. Matt, sometimes 15 might be pushing it for me, but I sometimes can, like at work when I'm working on like writing articles for the paper and such, I can have like 8 or 9 open easily. But yeah, on my personal laptop, not usually a ton there, but oh, wait a minute. Held for review. YouTube is so weird sometimes. Like, why does that need to be hidden? Oh, probably because of the... Okay, I see. Well, I'm not offended by it. Yep, there's that pop-up again. Go away, pop-up, leave. Let me see my chat. Liquid Zoo. Well, since you brought it up, I'm only 999,750 away from 1 million subscribers. That is quite the... Hey, there you go. Scotty the Fish Freak. Another one that's getting close there. Yep, I'll go ahead and grab Scotty. He's here as well. After this, let's see. Oh, wow. It's already 6 o'clock here. It's like we're doing a sub giveaway. Like, hey, if you haven't already. Oh, Scotty, apparently I'm not subbed to you either. Well, congratulations. Scotty is now at 76 because, well, I just fixed that. Actually, correction. You're at 77, Scotty. There we go. Poetry. Well, if it posts, there we go. There we go. So if you haven't checked out Scotty the Fish Freak, you can check him out there on that link right there. Make sure you guys check that. There, Scotty is currently at 77. I'm going to refresh all these pages here one more time, maybe two before we head on out here. Actually, Vibes Aquatics, I want you to get to 100 here before we close this. Ooh, and Vibes Aquatics, you're one away. Vibes Aquatic is at 99. Come on, y'all. Who hasn't subbed the Vibes yet? Needs one more for 100. Vibes Aquatics needs one more for 100. All right, Scotty the Fish Freak going to refresh that one. Too Coolie for Skilly is still... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't refresh that one yet. Too Coolie for Skilly sitting at 77. Scotty the Fish Freak has reached 80. Awesome. Now, Vibes Aquatics at 99. If someone hasn't already, you can be number 100. This is your moment to shine. Hey, there we go. We had two more. Vibes Aquatics is at 101, y'all. There we go. And there you go. Scotty the Fish Freak will be live. He does a live stream as well there. Saturday at 7 p.m. And, well, there we go, guys. We did some good things today. We got a couple of milestones here. We got Vibes Aquatics above 100 subs there. Congrats, Vibes. I know that when I reached 100, that was a pretty cool feeling here. Hey, keep pumping content out there, guys. And before you know it, 1,000 will come before you know it. Just I will say this to all y'all younger channels out there. I mean, 2 years. I've only been doing this for about 2 years. Well, I shouldn't say only. 2 years still feels sometimes it's been longer. If you guys are truly passionate about what you do, I mean, make the videos you like there. Do what you guys want to do here. And, I mean, keep putting that content out there and showing what you love and doing what you love. 1,000 will come before y'all know it. Scotty also over 80 subs there. Too Coolie for Skilly now sitting over 75 there. We've done some good stuff today, Fish Fam. But let's see. It is 6:02. So, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream here. But to all y'all, thank you so much for checking in here today and hanging out again here on this awesome Monday afternoon or evening, as I always say, depending where you live. Or maybe even night if you're across the ocean here. But unfortunately, as Matt just put there in the chat, there is unfortunately no metalheads here today. So I'm not sure if anyone else is going at 6 here. I try to memorize what's all going on, someone around me, and other days here. But obviously, a lot of people to keep track of, so that's very difficult. I guess if somebody wants to, you can go ahead and do a stream. But, oh, no Steam FOD either. Well, shoot. So no Steam FOD Aquatics stream tonight either. So, hey, if some of y'all channels that are trying to grow and such, here you go. Do a live stream and such. Maybe share it on with your friends on Facebook here, and you never know. Might gain a couple subs here and there, too, if you do that. Trust me, live streams are a great way to also boost up your watch hours if you're looking to get into the monetization pool here later. But yeah, that's all I got here, guys. Appreciate y'all checking in here today and hanging out with you, guys. Gonna try to have another video coming up here shortly. Gonna try to probably revisit the Cross River Puffer here soon. If anything big happens down here in the fish room, I'll let you guys know on that. And I will see you guys all in my next video. As always, Fish Fam, stay fantastic.